Welcome back to the After the Credit Show. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel and tell your friends, let them know, like this video, share this video on all the various social media networks out there.
It's quite easy. It's all the information is right down there somewhere.
So, as you can tell from the title, we are here.
I'm Batman.
No, you're not. Who is Batman for you? Is it Michael Keaton or is it Christian Bale?
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, me too.
I guess I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm on the old side in this movie.
I mean, I'd even go that Adam West is still kind of Batman to me from when I was little.
Are we giving away too much of a spoiler that there's an argument about that in this movie?
No.
No.
As you can tell, we're here to review the movie Neighbors. I saw this movie yesterday, as did you.
Yes, I did.
Not together, though.
Nope. He chose not to.
This movie stars Zac Efron and Seth Rogen.
The cast of crazy... Oh, McLovin was in it.
And Dave Franco.
Yes.
Not James Franco, his brother, Dave.
Exactly.
So the basic story of this movie is that a frat moves in next door to this couple that has a kid.
Yeah, Seth Rogen and his wife and their little daughter.
Yeah. The reason they move is because apparently their old house burned down.
The frat house did.
Yeah. So
not Seth Rogen. The frat house burned down, so they had to find a new house.
The only problem there is that Seth Rogen's family basically wants it to be quiet, but they still want to be cool to the kids next door.
Right. So they don't want to call the cops at all. But...
So they're struggling with this, how do we be cool and still go on with our lives situation.
Pot.
Yeah. Essentially.
So, yeah, it evolves from there. At first, they were pretty cool. The frat guys were pretty cool, but then things started to unravel when one night him and his wife decided to call the popo.
Basically, this movie is just a whole bunch of pranks being played back and forth.
Lots of gags, yeah.
And, when I'm looking to go to a comedy, that works for me.
Yeah, yeah. I will say that some of the comedy in this movie, to me, came across as being forced. I think if they would have just let it come across naturally, I think it would have been fine. But some of the stuff in between the gags was pretty forced to me, and it was almost like, okay, we want you to laugh. We're gonna make you laugh. Here you go. It's all right, but after a while, it gets old.
Also, there's property damage done to their house, and their first idea to raise money is to make dildos.
Make dildos. Yes.
I mean, is that like a popular, true idea?
Yeah, I mean, have I been out of school that long?
Yeah.
That was, and, honestly, I guess they were looking for a laugh there, but...
The only laugh you got was when they were pulling the plaster off. Right?
I'm not even sure that was more funny or painful, or... Here's another moment when they're out there in the lawn and the baby's out there. Oh, what'd you find, a balloon? Forced.
A little bit, yeah. Also, this movie, a lot of the stuff in the trailer is not in the movie.
Right.
So, I'm expecting there'll be an unrated cut when it comes out on DVD.
I'm pretty darn sure. Yeah, there's probably going to be about 2 or 3 versions of this movie. Maybe a PG-13, an R, and then you got the unrated director's cut that's going to last 2.5 hours long.
Overall, for me, this movie was funny, but it's not a movie that you need to rush out and see.
I don't think so either. It's a stopgap between Spider-Man and Godzilla. So if you're really looking to get a laugh, you're going to find a few in this movie, but they're few and far between.
This movie is no Superbad. This movie's no This Is the End. This movie's just kind of a comedy that on a Friday night you go to the store and rent just to laugh.
Or if you want to take your kids to send them over to Rio 2 or something like that, and you and your wife or girlfriend or whatever want to see a funny, R-rated comedy, go see it.
So, what would you give this movie's grade?
I'm not going to give it a particularly high grade because I don't think it's deserving, in the echelon of, like, I don't know, what do you want to call it, these type of comedies. I'm going to give it a C. It could have been better. The laughs didn't have to be as forced as what they were, and I feel as though if they weren't, then it would have been better, and it would have got a better grade from me. So, a C.
See, and I will say this movie got some laughs from me, but it was nothing where I'm like, I need to go watch this again, like, immediately, which, a good comedy, you want to see it again.
You want to share it with your friends.
Yeah.
Hey, this movie was great.
I didn't really
do that. I didn't get that. I don't want to call up my friends and say, hey, dude, let's go see this movie because it was really hilarious. To me, it really wasn't.
So I'm also giving this movie a C. It was just kind of average. It's just kind of there.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to next week, Godzilla.
Godzilla, and then after that, I think we'll probably end up taking a week off because I think Godzilla is going to end up with the championship 2 weeks in a row, and then after that, then we got X-Men.
X-Men comes out the week after.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
But you're moving.
It's true. So Godzilla will be the last review from this locale.
From this spacious residence. Yes.
So let us know what you thought of Neighbors down below.
Down there.
And since 2012, we've been reviewing movies
for your pleasure.
Peace.